Welcome back to our channel. This is our second video, and in this video me and Zio, we are going to discuss about our bikes. So let's start with mine. Let's start from the bottom in front. So these tires, these are Kenda tires, and then these are 26-inch tires. The rims, these belong to United, and this brakes. I'm not sure what brand is this. If you could focus there. I've never seen this brand before. I just realized that. And then we go up to the handlebars. The handlebars are standard United flat bars. As you can see in here, the grips, you have the writings United. I haven't changed the grips for anything. And then we move to the shifters. These shifters are Shimano shifters. So in these shifters, they control this one. It controls the back derailleur, which connects it to the cassette, and this one, it controls the front derailleur, which connects to the chainring. All right, then we move here. This is where I put my phone. Zio lends this to me, and then below that we have the stem with two spacers. You wanna go here? You have two spacers here. You can't see that clearly, of course. And here we go to the brand name, which is Monza. It's the first iteration. And we go back to the frame. The frame is a stiff steel frame. It's a very basic frame. And we go to the back here. The back, it has this seat post. It connects to this United seat, which is pretty okay. I'd say it's not the most comfortable seat, but it's okay for the price. And then we go down again. Down here we have this chainring, which is made by Shimano, and then we have this the crank and the pedal. Now, fun fact about the pedal: these are aftermarket pedals, as the original stock pedals, they broke, and I had a hard time changing it because look at this. This is just rust there. And then we go back here. Back here we have the rear derailleur. It's a, hold on, let me get the camera near. It's a Tourney TX. I won't focus on, but you get the idea. And then this is, of course, manufactured by Shimano. Who else? And then it has a 6-speed cassette there. And then the rear brakes. The rear brakes are from the same brand. And then we have the kickstand there. That's the kickstand. And we have a small little reflector here. Alright, so what about your bike?
Right, this is a bike from a lesser known brand. Hugo, your bike is United, and United is very good in the bike business. This is a Element mountain bike. The model name is Alton, A-L-T-O-N. So first, let's start from the front. These are also, if I'm not mistaken, 26-inch wheels. Very identical to Hugo's, but from the Element brand. It uses disc brakes, but I am very sorry to say that these brakes no longer function. In fact, earlier today, I nearly crashed into Hugo just because my front brakes failed.
Alright.
It also has shocks because it's a mountain bike, and these shocks are rusting to oblivion, but they still work
Somehow.
Yeah. And now we move on to the handlebars. These are also from Element.
Yeah.
And the grips, they were swapped out because the old one was starting to fall apart. It was made with rubber, but the rubber was disintegrating basically. So we got new rubber grips, which I hope will not disintegrate as quickly. And the shifters, they're also made by Shimano, although I'm not sure if these are original parts because the name is starting to fade out. This bike isn't even as old as Hugo's bike. It has a 7-speed transmission. The cassette is right here. And it has the tension control is also made by Shimano, I think. And now we move on to the frame. This is a steel frame, which is why it is extremely heavy and a hell of a lot heavier than Hugo's bike. We have a bottle holder here, and this is not just only for biking bottles. You can fit practically any normal bottle, like this this mineral water that I bought from the mini market. This is a triangular shaped frame because if you hold it here, it's not circular like Hugo's. And here are the brake lines. Well, two of them are brake lines. The other one is connected to the
derailleur.
Yes, the 7-speed cassette, which is also made by Shimano, although I'm not sure if it's original parts. I mean, Shimano is very good in the biking business as well. Rear brakes are also disc brakes, which very fortunately work, unlike the front brakes. But these brakes aren't exactly that good at stopping the bike because earlier this day, like I said, I nearly crashed into Hugo. Because I couldn't stop in time, and the brakes made the bike skid. So basically I was drifting. But I didn't turn. Right, these tires, these are not normal road tires, these are mountain bike tires, although I never go to the mountains. I use this bike for normal traveling around my neighborhood. And these tires are not very durable. I don't know why, but they're not exactly that well, they are thick, that's for sure. The old tires, they were very thin and they blew up one day. They were also made by Kenda, which is the same as Hugo's bike, if I'm not mistaken. And the pedals. The pedals are still stock. The crank arm is also still stock. But on the left side here, I had this crank arm swapped out with another standard crank arm from Element. What's this? Ion Professional. But because the old crank arm was squeaky as heck and I oiled it many times, it didn't work, I had to swap it out for another Ion crank arm. But basically, it's still stock, it's not aftermarket. And the seats, these are also Element seats. And I think they broke, but they still work well for my ass.
Trust me, they are so uncomfortable.
Well, that's for Hugo, because Hugo's seat is altered at an angle in which doesn't support my plums.
Yeah.
So that's basically it for my... Oh, and there's also a small reflector here. It's red, unlike Hugo's, which is white. And that's basically it for this green, white, faded bike.
Alright. So now, we're going to see what I bring every bike trip. So, come here, Zio. I'm gonna put my backpack here and then we're gonna start from the very front end. So here, I have my wallet and some cash with me. That's when I need to buy things, and I do bring my cards, my ID card and other cards. And then here, we have sunglasses. Yes, I always bring sunglasses because it gets really bright during the daytime. And then we come here to the post front section, and here the first thing you realize is I bring these. So I've learned from previous mistakes that sometimes my gear on the chain set falls off, so I have to put the gears back on the front chain. Now by putting it back on, my hands get really black because of the grease and oil, and so I have to use this. It will prevent my hand to get black when I put it back on the handlebars, and my handlebars won't get sticky. Next, this I bring a lens. The lens is for that camera, but I never seem to use it. And then here is my toolkit. I do not need to open this because this is just the standard tools for a bike. And close this up. Next is my bottle. So I do have a place to store my bottle there, but I do not put it there for two reasons. Number one, that thing is too big for this really small bottle. And number two, it just rained and I do not have, what do you call those things? Mud guards. So as you could see here, water has started to come up. Like here on the reflector and here on the saddle, there's water there, and then there's water in the stem, well, in the seat post, sorry, and it's really wet. So those are the two reasons I don't put it there. And then when you go to the rear compartment, there's nothing in here. Well, there's my headphones there, and I bring another bottle of water. So on an average, every cycling trip I have to drink around 800 milliliters of water, because one of these bottles can hold up to 400 milliliters of water. You can't see that clearly, but I assure you that is 400 milliliters. Alright. So, next is my biking clothes. Now, on some days I wear a jacket and these pants. These are ultra comfortable. They make you feel like you're on an AC. And then below this, I have this skin suit. It's made by Mitra. I bought this a few years ago, and it's starting to get small for me, which means I have to buy a new one. And my shoes. These are Puma shoes. These Puma shoes are, well, they're just regular sneakers. I'm supposed to wear them to school, but then they work pretty well on my, what do you call those things? On my crank arm, on my pedals, right? So it's fine, everything's fine. By the way, this thing's made by Adidas. No, my pants, these are Adidas pants. And then when I'm wearing my skin suit, sometimes I wear this one, sometimes I wear another sports clothes, but you get the point. And now when we go to Zio, we see that
I am not a professional rider. I do casual stuff. This is a t-shirt, these are fabric shorts, and these are some Reebok sandals. This is all I wear every single day I ride my bike. I go around the neighborhood, I go out to buy milk and water. This is all I wear. I don't bring cash, I don't bring a bag, I only bring one bottle of water along with my phone and earphones, which I tie around here in case I'm not using them. And that's basically it. And my glasses, because I can't see without them.
And fun
I
fact,
don't have a helmet.
Zio never uses a helmet.
Because I don't have one, and I never buy one, and I never intend to buy one. Although, I might buy one in the near future, and so stay tuned for that.
Hashtag not professional at all.
Exactly, what am I wearing?
Alright, so thanks for watching our second video. Let's hope this is not our last video.
It won't be.
It won't be, of course, but yeah, thanks for watching our second video, and please do like, share, and subscribe this video so you can hear more about us and our adventures. Don't forget, we also have other segments in this channel, such as food review segments, and we are going to go to places and we're gonna review them. Alright, see you, bye.